What are you doing here?
I took the shortcut through the woods.
Is something wrong?
No, everything's fine. I just wanted to make sure you're okay.
Yeah. Listen, you don't need to worry about me, son.
Are you sure? Because whatever's on that piece of paper, it looked like it had you worried.
So, this thing with Dante, you love it, right?
So much. It's crazy, clearly. I don't want to get so wrapped up in what we have that I lose myself.
But even if he was ready for marriage, you would still say no.
From what I've seen, saying I do is the fastest way to kill a relationship. I mean, look at Maxie and Spinelli. Theirs was a non-marriage, and it was still a beginning to an end.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it has to be like that for you guys.
After everything you've been through, you still believe in happily ever afters?
I didn't say it was going to be a fairy tale, okay? I'm just saying that marriage works for some people.
But what Dante and I have right now works, so why would I mess with that? I mean, for the first time, I feel like I can let my guard down and love somebody completely because I know that Dante would never hurt me.
That was very kind of you to come to my rescue when I called.
Pleasure, treasure. That's what good friends are for, right? But are you feeling better?
Yes. Yes, I am actually. I'm breathing, so.
That's good. Breathing's good to do.
Yeah, it is. I haven't had a panic attack like that in a very long time, and I know that they're not necessarily within your job description, but...
Nonsense. I promise, on my honor, to uphold the law and protect against any forms of attack, including panic attacks. No, I got it. No panic.
I got it.
You can do it.
To the rescue again.
What are these?
They're legal, I promise. They're allergy pills, because when I sing, I get nervous, and they just stop my throat from closing. No big deal.
You shouldn't mix that stuff with alcohol. It's always a dangerous combination.
That's right.
Is it just me, or is the beer particularly potent this evening? Particularly potent. Try saying that 5 times fast.
I hadn't noticed. But I'm really glad that you came, Dante. I need a good friend.
That is me.
Yes, it is. I just feel like you get me. Even though we haven't spent all of this time together while I was growing up.
You certainly were.
Yes, I was. Thank you. But, you just get what I'm about. And that's really nice.
Dos más.
Thank you.
Yeah, what are you doing tonight, man?
She's working, man. It's breaking my heart.
Oh, you still that much in love, huh?
And more.
Right on.
I know there's no such thing as happily ever after, which makes you wonder why people get married in the first place.
It's not a piece of paper or vows that make a difference. It's just human nature that messes things up. You know, we have unrealistic expectations. We think that if a person truly loves us, they should act the way we want them to, say the right thing, buy the right gift or whatever. And we assume that we know each other so well and we should be able to read each other's minds. And all of those assumptions over time just lead to a lot of disappointments. But look, if a guy ever tells you that you complete him, run. Just run for the hills, because we're no good to anyone if we're not a whole person ourselves.
Okay, that's some brotherly wisdom.
Yes, from the school of hard knocks. Look, just don't assume anything, okay? Just ask Dante what's bothering him, what he's feeling, and actually listen to his answer. What?
Do you know how hard it is to get a man to discuss his feelings?
I didn't say it was going to be easy, but I mean, that's what it's going to take. I mean, you have to be able to be honest and see the other person for who they really are. You guys are gonna have to be able to be that vulnerable and transparent with each other if you have any chance of making it. And look, just promise me, don't make any other person your salvation or whatever, because that's just ridiculous.
Well, I mean, I have it easy. Dante doesn't represent anything.
Good.
He's simply the man that I love.
You want to know what I'm worried? I'm worried that your mom does not have a clue that you're here.
She would have told me not to come. I just don't want to fight with her. I miss you. I bet you miss me too.
I miss you a great deal. Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble here. I know I am. Tell me what's going on with your life.
It's turning out to be a pretty good summer.
Yeah?
Get to see Michael twice a week when he comes over for dinner.
I'm glad he gets to see you because he needs his family.
And you got Jason out so soon. Nobody expected that. Is prison as awful as everyone says?
Hey, I don't want you thinking about prison because you're never going to see prison. You're going to go to, you're going to go to college, you're going to have a career, and you're going to make your family very proud. You understand me? So let's get on to a nicer subject. How you spending your summer?
I started sailing camp. I learned how to bring the boat about. That means I'm in charge.
Did Jax teach you that?
Mm-hmm.
So, you ready to handle the boat at the island?
I don't think we'll be going this year.
Why would you say that? Look, I mean, Jax is teaching you how to sail and the whole thing, right?
Yeah, we're a pretty good team.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, you don't have to pretend, Dad.
What do you mean?
Pretty soon my adoption will be official. Michael's not allowed to see you. And Christina wants nothing to do with you. No offense. I figured you might be lonely.
Well, I don't like it, but what matters is you guys.
I just thought you should know, even though I don't get to see you, I still love you very much.
Environmental Services 3418. Environmental Services.
I'm afraid to ask.
He'll never be a PI.
I'm an MD. It pays better. What are you doing?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm keeping an eye on Lisa.
Yeah, okay, so I've been giving that some thought, and although it's not appropriate for Lisa to be chasing after my brother like that, she finds him attractive. A lot of women do. It's just something that happens to run in our family.
Oh, please. It's one thing to find a guy attractive. It's another to actively pursue him.
Patrick is not perfect, okay? He might have put out some signals that he didn't mean to. Do you remember our whole talk on pheromones?
Men are oblivious. When I went over to Patrick and Robin's house and Lisa was there with Patrick and Robin wasn't even home, that set off a lot of alarms.
What were they doing?
Nothing. But that's not the point.
Okay. Maybe this is none of our business.
What is so wrong with protecting family? Sure, Patrick is a huge flirt, but Lisa is over the top and somebody has to stop her. Shh, something's gonna happen.
I love that look you get when you're focused on something. Very sexy.
I can't let you do this, Lisa.
Okay, but there are so many ways that we can work this out, okay? We can meet in secret. Your wife doesn't have to know. There's something hot about what you're doing. Listen,
Hey.
Hey,
How was New York?
it was good. It's always exhausting being in the city with my mom, but we had a good time.
Where's Emma?
I took her to daycare, and I figured since I was here, I'd come say hi to you and check my messages. So did anything interesting happen while I was gone?